What if I told you that you don't actually need to be sitting in front of your devices anymore to access them? Because that's exactly what tools like Iperius Remote are designed for. At its core, Iperius Remote is a fast, secure, and professional remote desktop solution built for IT support, remote work, and device management. It doesn't try to overcomplicate things, it just focuses on giving you reliable access when you actually need it. First thing, you've got it available almost everywhere. Windows, Mac OS, Android, iOS, and now Linux. So whether you're a laptop person, a Mac user, a Linux user, or glued to your phone, you're covered. The Linux version supports Debian-based distributions such as Ubuntu, Linux, Mint, and others, making Iperius Remote accessible across virtually all major platforms. Now let's start with something real. For example, you want to access your laptop screen via your phone. Here's how the connection actually works. You first download the app on your phone, Android or iOS, both are supported. Then you install the desktop or Mac version on your laptop or computer. So both devices are ready on their ends. Now you set up the desktop version and open it. On the screen, you'll see a remote ID and a password. That ID is basically your device's identity in the system. Now you go to your phone app or the devices you want to access through, open Iperius Remote there and enter that ID along with the password shown on your phone. Once you hit connect, the pairing begins. But there's one important step people often miss. You need to make sure remote access or accessibility permissions are enabled on the device you're connecting to. Without that, full control won't work properly. And then it happens. The screen of your laptop on the other device, and you're inside the system. It doesn't feel like viewing anymore, it feels like control. You can record, take screenshots, switch apps, and basically interact with the device as if you were physically using it. You can connect to the device via Iperius. You can also access your phone through your desktop in the same way. Now, once you're inside, that's where Iperius Remote starts showing its real strength. First, you get unlimited remote access, meaning you can connect whenever you want, without worrying about strict limits or restrictions. Then there's multi-device management, which allows you to control more than one device. So instead of juggling tools, you can manage your phone, laptop, or multiple PCs from one system. Security is also one of the strongest parts of Iperius Remote. All remote sessions are protected through encrypted connections, helping keep your data and communication secure while devices are connected remotely. On top of that, Iperius Remote supports two-factor authentication, adding an extra layer of protection beyond your login credentials. This helps ensure that only authorized users can access your devices. You can also send invitations and require connection confirmation before a session starts, giving you full control over who's allowed to connect. Another important feature is fast file transfer. Instead of emailing files to yourself or using external apps, you can directly transfer files between connected devices in seconds. Then comes the unlimited address book. This is where you can save all your devices, your laptop, home PC, office system. So next time you don't have to re-enter IDs and passwords, just click and connect. Now let's talk about something very useful in real-world scenarios. Unattended remote access. This means you can access a device even if no one is sitting in front of it to approve the connection. So if your PC is at home or in the office, you can still log into it remotely without needing anyone on the other side. Then there's Wake-on-LAN, which is honestly one of the more powerful features. It lets you turn on a device remotely. So even if your computer's switched off, as long as it's connected to power and network, you can wake it up and access it instantly. Now, after you're connected, there are also practical tools built into the session. You get screen scaling options so you can adjust how the remote screen fits your display. If something looks too zoomed in or too small, you can fix that easily. You also get screenshot functionality, which lets you instantly capture whatever's happening on the remote device. And if you need documentation or tracking, there's also a screen recording option, which allows you to record everything happening in real time during the session. Another feature worth mentioning is the upcoming ticketing system, which is expected to be available within the next few days. This feature is designed to help organize and manage support requests more efficiently, making Iperius Remote even more useful for IT teams, managed service providers, and businesses that handle multiple support sessions. So when you put everything together, Iperius Remote becomes much more than just a remote control application. It combines remote access, device management, file transfer, security features, unattended access, Wake-on-LAN capabilities, and even upcoming support ticket management into a single platform. You're not just installing an app, You're creating a complete system for accessing, managing, and supporting devices from virtually anywhere. No physical limits, no complicated setups, just reliable access whenever you need it. That's it for today's video. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, give us a like. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you in the next one.